You're back. Good. You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. Mifton, give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted. You're back. Need something? Kill well, and often.
Oh, now you must be Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. But we can discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need? Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe... Buy it. This. An Elder Council amulet. Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress. With my regards.
Good, you're back. The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. But by Sithis, I hope I'm making the right choice here. You may be an effective killer, but your command of guile leaves much to be desired. The sealed letter you delivered to me was mysteriously unsealed upon its arrival. I can only assume you've read its contents. Sloppy. But moving on to business. As you probably already know from reading the letter, you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh, yes. You've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Her name is Vittoria Vici. The wedding... Vici... Now go. And give my best to the bride. Till next time, sister.
about I trade you a song for some fruit?
Wanderer like you must have
you're
plenty
interested,
of tales
traveler.
to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear. Typical Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land. Know its people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing!
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to
Vittoria did
submit
pretty
to
well for
Imperial
herself.
authority.
Not a bad looking
I
fellow
most
at
certainly
all.
am not. I've lost my daughter to a Nord beast, and my nephew Titus is too busy playing Emperor to even show up.
And when the elves I still... No, I'm not having a good time. My
Why, that's
boy
not the
just
same
married
thing
a
at all.
god's
Long
forsaken
as I stay out
Imperial.
Invaders.
Skyrim is
Oh,
full of
thank
eager
We had to
Nord
fight
women.
them to
Divines
preserve our
bless
own
you.
It's down with the enemy. My point exact.
It's best you
Imperial
leave me be.
bastard.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Do da 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 dee da da do. Do 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 dee do da 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 da. Ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba 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 bum ba bum. Honored guests, I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here, to thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband. In this courtyard, there are no Stormcloaks. There are no Imperials. There are only people come to celebrate a union of two souls. So make merry.
Vittoria! No!
Did you hear something?
Someone do something!
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Come on. Over here! Somebody.
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. The hand of chaos erupted.
Be careful.
Best I can. We get back to the sanctuary.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an Emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
In the end, I relied on a woman's natural weapons, beauty and seduction. The rest was a formality. Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, the security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to... He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now. Observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be... Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great...
Killing Commander Morrow would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled. Walk in Gaius Morrow.
worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you will, but all the same, remember everything I said. Stay
the
alert.
blades protected the Emperor. It would seem these Penitus Oculatus will prove equally incompetent.
What was that? Get it!
False evidence, destroying an innocent man's reputation. Truly, a contract worthy of the listener. I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white. Lead on, sister. My listener. I grow restless, as does my blade. In my time, the blades protected the Emperor. It would seem these Penitus Oculatus will prove equally incompetent. Lead on, sister. My blade is yours. Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect. Stalking your prey. False evidence, destroying an innocent man's reputation. Truly, a contract worthy of the listener. Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall, Killer Boy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun? There is murder in the air. I can taste it. Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis. In my time, the blades protected the Emperor. It would seem these penitents will prove equally incompetent. Solitude, seat of the High King of Skyrim. Messy business kingslaying, but so very satisfying. I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields of white. Stalking your prey, planting false evidence, destroying an innocent man's reputation. Truly, a contract worthy of the listener. And I will follow, child of darkness. enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old...
I live again. In my time, the blades protected the Emperor. It would seem these Penitus Oculatus will prove equally incompetent. In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named Listener. There is no higher honor. There is murder in the air. I can taste it. Stalking your prey, planting false evidence, destroying an innocent man's reputation. Truly, a contract worthy of the Listener. Your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis. Lead on, sister.
Citizen? Citizen?
Oh, it's for sale if you've got the coin. That's your best offer? I suppose so. She's the one with the saddle.
I'd rather have 2 bottles of mead than 2 wenches, friend.
Never should have come here.
Weird ounce, I guess.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
you're doing.
Expecting that, were you?
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.